I also saw this other thing about this rapper, a black guy, a rapper. He was born, I mean, his mother didn't raise him. His mother didn't love him at all, according to the story, and she gave it to his grandmother. And his grandmother made him feel special, according to him. His grandmother made him, I wish I knew the name, you guys would know the name if I can remember it. But he said his grandmother made him feel special, and so he was living with her, but he never felt love because his mother didn't love him. And so he started, as he got older, he started getting out in the streets, getting in trouble, and he ended up going to prison through his youth life. And then, but while in jail, he wanted to be a rapper, so he started rapping. And he was rapping somewhere when he was out, but he would be in and out. Then he became a real popular rapper, if I can think of his name. DMX or something?
DMX, oh.
Is he dead?
Yeah. Yes.
DMX dead, right?
Yeah.
A black guy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think it was DMX. I may be wrong by the name, but I think DMX. Yeah, and he wanted his mother love so badly. And so, but he became very rich, but his life, he was like still crying, and he said he met Jesus in jail, and when he would do his rapping at the end of his performance, he would pray with the people, but he would always break down in tears, and the people would cry with him, and he was saying that all this money and fame he has, this is not it. Why don't I have peace? I have the fame, I have the money, I can buy whatever I want. Then he got married, and that didn't work because he started cheating around. And he ended up having, was it 18 kids?
Something like that, yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Something like that.
Something like that, right?
You're my grandpa.
I know. He ended up making 18 kids, I believe, by so many different women. And then he finally met his mother. His mother finally came some kind of way. And so, I'm sorry, I really love you, son. And they were all kissing on the cheek. And he was happy, mama was there, and they were hugging and kissing and carrying on the cheek. But that didn't work because he still ended up going back on drugs, doing drugs and stuff like that. And then he finally, after he made all these babies, he finally, I think he overdosed and had a heart attack or something on drugs, and he died. And I would think, and he tried to get all kind of help, but nobody ever said to him to forgive. Stop judging yourself. For what they didn't show it in the documentary, if he did say it. Nobody ever told him to forgive. And if he had forgiven, he would have no longer looked for love, because even when his mother came into the picture, that still didn't solve the problem. He was a grown man at that time, rich and everything. And so you got to forgive. But even with your father and mother, if you don't have a relationship with them, you still forgive them so that God will forgive you, and you'll be fine, because nothing will miss it. Then you work on your life. But you got to forgive. And no one told him that. He went on all these different shows. Everybody felt sorry for him, and they knew it, but they never said forgive. It was a mess. And he really was looking for love. He had a hard time. So I got to ask the biblical question. Why are you ashamed of the anger and hatred in you? Anybody thought about this week?